It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Steve.
At least that's over now. You know, that I can get up from my corner chair now that the others have had their fun. And I think, well, it can't get worse. And then you tell me you went to the Michigan State Steve's game this weekend.
Dude, I wore my hat and everything.
So now,
This was,
not only...
this was a rough week for the cucked.
And Kyle.
And I sit here, almost a week and a half ago, and I listen to you two yucksters giggle and caw over the Philadelphia Flyers.
Ron Hextall, baby.
Well, I've got Marty Scorsese questions.
Boring.
I've got a rank these eras of golf question for Adnan.
Nope. No. They want to hear about Hexy.
I've got discussions of rad.
Live on tape from APS 3 point whatever, it's the Steve and Kyle podcast.
So, it would probably be offensive if I told you I've been, yucking it up with Adnan by email the last couple of weeks, right? We're thinking of doing a podcast together.
I have to tell you, if I found out today, or at this point, any day, like in my remaining years, if I found out that you and Adnan, again, one of my favorite sports broadcasters,
One of my good buddies. Good buddy.
had been communicating in any method, even smoke signal,
Yeah.
I would be so butthurt.
See, I think that by saying butthurt means, like, to me, that means more mad.
That's true. No, and that's incorrect. Yeah, I would not be mad per se. I would be.
You'd be upset.
I'd be heartbroken.
You'd
it would
be
like
very, it's like when your parents would say, "I'm not mad at you. I'm just upset."
Oh,
Ugh. Well, I
Man.
guess I'll hold off on telling you whether that's actually true or not.
thank you, because I don't think I'm ready for that.
Shout out to my Adnaniacs listening, tuning in. Is that what they're called? Adnaniacs.
Yeah. The
My
ad
Verk jerks.
the ad nights. My fellow Verkers out there.
That seems real close to
Me
something
too.
that we're going to
Hang
have to
out,
apologize for in
hang
a
out.
couple of years.
See all you guys at the Circle Verk later tonight.
Oh, boy. That was real close to me spitting coffee on the Roadcaster.
Boy, that's the last thing we need. End up having to empty this lush one on another mixer. Oh boy, yes, Steve. I would be.
You'd be
You're
hurt.
correct. Not mad and not even hurt, because honestly, it's not like some betrayal. It's not like I caught an affair. It would just make me so resoundingly sad if I were accidentally blind copied on some long email chain and somehow I got accidentally included in this month-long running discussion of Flyers hockey and whatever else you two got into on the Circle Verk email chain.
That's what it's called. Yeah. You know how you can label like a group text? Because we're texting. We've graduated from email to text. Much more intimate that way.
Of course. Yeah, now I'm going to be mad. Now I'm going to be mad.
So you're going to be mad.
It's hibernate. It's changed now.
You're going to be mad at just the idea of it.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is the
Actually,
equivalent
can you pull
of
up your email on the Tron for me?
So this is the equivalent of like when my wife wakes up and she had a dream that I was mean to her and she's mad at me in real life.
Yeah.
Because I said something mean
You have to
in a dream.
Yeah, you have to spend the day making good on something that Dream Steve did.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows this podcast, family, friends, coworkers, whatever, everybody knows Dream Steve's a butthole. Okay?
Yeah. Agreed.
So
I'll give you that.
Enjoy the rest of your day spent, apologizing for Dream Steve. And in this case, enjoy the rest of this podcast life apologizing for fake email Steve for communicating with Adnan. boy, still a delight. I'm going to cut. If anybody didn't listen to that or skipped it, please go back and listen. I'm going to cut that interview up and post it on our social media channels and on our, I don't know about on our podcast feed, but just to make sure everybody can listen to that. Because one, the book was tremendous. And two, the interview, I had an absolute riot with that.
Yeah. Something, didn't read the book. I'm not familiar at all with any of his work, but we're good buds.
Hypothetically, right? Can you pull up your email on the Tron? You can blur out any sensitive info, but just a quick rundown.
I don't use my personal email for that. We actually just set up an account that we both have access to. It's called Steve and Adnan.
Yeah.
Pals Forever.
We're now at
number 4, and then EVA.
Yeah.
At Gmail. So we both just log in. And,
It's transitioned to the stage now in my brain where it's like, I have no evidence. It's all circumstantial. It's all in my mind. But I'm pretty sure you're having an affair.
On my wife or on you?
I'm just leaving it blank. Obviously podcast affair.
Yeah.
Where you're now communicating with
another podcaster.
With another podcaster and another Emmy Award winner.
But again, I don't see him as podcaster, Emmy Award winner.
Right.
He's just my pal. Yeah. My buddy that I go to Flyers games with. He sends the Verk jet to pick me up, flies me back to Philly.
I'm posting that on the poll. Can you have a podcast affair? Because I'm pretty sure I'm again, as you heard in that intro, I am currently being the cucked.
You think Adnan's got like private jet money? I mean, I know the answer to this, obviously.
But to you,
a man on the outside.
You guys have talked private. You guys have talked PJ.
Yeah.
No question. PJ's come up. He's going to send it down for the home opener for the Flyers. So you guys can hook up there in the suite. I would bet Adnan may have occasional PJ money, but probably doesn't do PJ.
But I guess if that's what you think. Sorry, hold on. I'm texting right now.
Good. He is a funny guy.
Yeah, I'm laughing at his jokes.
Steve, I had something that I was made aware of when I pulled in. I wanted to ask you about, but I also I've had something on my mind. I have a confession I also need to make. To you that it's all in the name of being forthcoming about my growth as a person. And so I would like to see which direction, unless you had something you wanted to get into this morning.
No, please. The stories like this take priority over pretty much everything on this podcast.
I've done something over the last, at this point, probably 3 months, that I would think you would say is maybe the most unexpected thing I could do.
Most unexpected thing you could do. Say, I'm sorry.
Boy, I tell you what, you would be shocked. 10, 15 years ago, never. Right? Hated it. Now, might be the two of the more common words out of my mouth.
Really?
Oh, Steve, I'm a different man.
When will I see that?
You know what? When you do something that's worthy of an apology. Until then, I think the world agrees. Probably your fault. And also, Dream Steve, kind of a dick.
Yeah, okay, maybe put that on the poll. By default, is everything Steve's fault?
Oh, yeah. And is Dream Steve kind of a dick?
Yeah. That's going to be really hurtful if I see my wife vote on this poll.
Yeah, because on Facebook,
I know, I can go in and I can look at who votes on what. Like, that's weird. Annette voted, then deleted her vote, then voted again, then deleted it.
Yeah, what if you see the vote and then we check it, whatever, day that we're recording, you're like, oh yeah, how'd that poll go? And you see she switched it. She's like, yeah. It is. It is.
Or I see multiple votes from her, but from different, like my wife has figured out how to clear her IP address or something. Right.
Yeah, she's got a VPN, so she can repeatedly vote.
Are you paying $40 a month for a VPN so you can troll me on my own podcast social media? No. Okay.
No idea what you're talking about, honey.
That's weird.
And goes into the corner grumbling. I can't believe Dream Steve did that to me. I like the idea.
Spend more money on your BMX bike, will you?
I like the idea of every issue around this house being related to something that you did in a dream.
In a dream,
Yeah.
one time 6 years ago or something.
Yeah. And again, it could be very bad. It could be, you threw something out against a wall. It could be something very minuscule. She told it.
I poured her coffee, or I poured my coffee before her coffee.
Yeah. Or you didn't tell her that you went to the store and got milk. Right?
Yeah. So something that was actually a positive is turned into a negative.
Or you sniffed too loud when you had that cold.
Oh yeah. I don't think she likes noises that I make ever. So is that one of the grounds for divorce? You know how there's like,
I want to exclude your voice and talking. Is that?
I think she's. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Boy, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. Can your spouse say, I don't know about if they're okay with your voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows? Anyway. What were we about to talk about?
I apologize. Yeah, in terms of unexpected, things that have come up on this podcast over the years that you would think, well, that's not the Kyle I know. Mm-hmm. And if we had to exclude me saying, I'm sorry about anything because, well, one, you'd have to be wrong. And two, have the mental capacity to say those words. Mm-hmm. I would say the biggest item on the list that you would say, whoa, couldn't see that coming, would be somewhat regular communication with my neighbor.
Wait a minute. You're talking immediate neighbor?
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
I guess, what do you call immediate?
Like immediate, like this side of the house, that side of the house. Like the bookends of you.
It's still immediate. It's just not one of the left or right.
Okay, see, that's what I was thinking of. Because I know that one side...
Yeah.
Communication usually involves police.
Right.
And the other one...
wouldn't have to involve the Bible.
Or communication through staring.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is still one of the cardinal neighbors, which I think it's how you always refer to your neighbors.
The cardinal neighbors.
The cardinals. Yeah. And this is, we share a property line, so it's that close. So I went years without really talking to this neighbor for no reason. I just don't want to talk to them. Mm-hmm. Nice person. They're Michigan State Steve's fans.
Oh, go Steves!
Big time,
Steves. By the way, did I tell you I was at the big game last week? Stayed up until 3 a.m. watching the game last night.
I can't believe
I was actually at the game. Me and Adnan, we took the PJ out to USC.
I can't believe you actually knew where the game was.
Yeah,
what time the game was.
Pretty good, right?
Because there's no chance in hell I was staying up for that.
Well, me and Verky, turns out...
Me and AV.
Turns out he's a big Steve's fan, too. He doesn't talk about that much.
No.
He just reserves that info for his close friends, his CFs. That's me.
Just in case you need to check your email. Just pull it up.
Just
want to take a look.
Something we'll handle later.
So this is the neighbor years ago. Like I said, we talk occasionally. Nothing more than 30 seconds at a time, which is my preferred method.
Yeah. So you look over the fence, go Steves.
Yeah.
And he says, go Steves.
Yep. I believe it probably was talked about in this podcast. He got a survey done years ago because he was putting in a fence and told me, like, hey, just so you know, like, they built the original fence and it's about a foot onto whatever.
Typical,
so he was moving it about a foot closer to my house, whatever. That was done. And we went years in the same level-headed type of communication.
But this was how many years ago, did you say?
I would say it was probably 7 to 8 years ago.
So 7, 8 years ago, you weren't in your current level-headed incarnation. So when he said that his new fence was going to encroach on what you thought was your property, did you swear at him? Maybe throw a Molotov cocktail at him? Because that would be 7, 8 years ago, Kyle.
Not to him.
Okay. But you felt it. You felt that rumbling deep down. Ears got hot.
I asked for a copy of the survey.
Called your own surveyor just to just to be real passive aggressive,
not knowing
to have them double check.
not knowing what I would see.
Right. Yeah. It's 28.4. Yeah, looks about right.
It's cordial. As cordial as it can be for that. I appreciate him giving me a heads up. Hey, I'm taking the fence down. You have 2 dogs. Yeah. If you don't want them sprinting around other people's yards, obviously keep them in or whatever. Yeah. So it was all fine. No big deal.
Okay.
Is the fence great? Nope. Not my business.
Not the style you would have gone with?
Not even that. No, it's there's things that are DIY, and you can tell they're DIY, and it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It works. Okay. I've had to screw in a couple of
You're
solid.
You're starting to get a little angry, aren't you?
I'm a little bit perturbed. Like a solid piece of, like a 2x4 on the bottom, 2 of these along the bottom of the fence, because the fence boards would because their dogs would run and kick rocks. So I now also have like a gravel pit in my backyard. But again, I'm not mad. I said I'm sorry. I don't know why. That's what I do.
I think you got to be true to yourself. You got to knock that fence down. You got to back it up a foot and then tell him, "Hey, rebuild that."
That's not why I'm here today, though. The fence is a fence. It's there. We've made do. We also share a neighbor. Okay, so the lots. What I'm trying to imply to you is the lots are kind of offset, right?
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out. Is it if you're looking out your back windows? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know that is
him. Is this? Yeah.
Okay.
So the neighbor that he would share another cardinal direction that he would share, and that I would share just a kind of a half of our back fence with. For years, it's an older lady, and for years she would throw what I assumed was compost back in this area that our fence would be, that our fence was shared.
Yep.
So over the years, she stopped doing that and stopped taking care of anything. And those grew into, I'm not going to call them trees.
Yeah, just big weeds.
But when I say big, I mean big. I'm talking 20 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
Like massive dropping. And then they started dropping some berries over the fences, leaning over the fences. Animals lived back there. It was irritating enough to Katie and I. And that was as irritating as it was until about 2 months ago. I saw this, my fellow Michigan State Steves fan.
Adnan Verk?
God damn well, it wasn't the Circle Verk.
By the way, if he doesn't do a podcast called Circle Verk,
what is he doing? That's free money.
Out.
That is free money. You're welcome, Adnan.
I'll pass it along to him.
If you were talking to him, right?
Anyway, please continue.
So I see him out one evening while we're eating dinner, and he's got a saw, at his side of the fence.
Oh, okay. I see.
It now seems like this tree is not bothering him.
Yeah.
So I think
you guys are finding common ground.
So I talked to Katie, and I think, maybe eventually I'll see, if that's bothering him, and maybe whatever. And then I don't know about you. Maybe were you this way when you thought, well, maybe I should do the siding, or maybe I should take up the sunroom? In my head, I told myself, yeah, we'll do that. I could do that this fall, or maybe in the spring, whatever. We can reach out. And that lasted about 7 minutes. And I thought, no, I'm going to reach out now.
Got to do this now.
Got to do it now. Has to be done.
Yeah, I am. I'm prone to quick decisions, and when I make the decision, well, I can't just sit here. Got to do it.
If I had to guess, and I'm more curious about this, when you told yourself, hey, I'm going to do the siding this year, and for a while, you understood the scope of that as well. That's very large. It's something you haven't done before.
Yeah, it's not going to be a weekend project.
But you knew, and you're like, okay, I'm going to do it. Is that now bothering you? That it got backseated this year just due to other stuff?
Not bothering me, but kind of constantly bouncing around in the brain.
Are you like checking La Nina forecast? You're like, I wonder if I can get this going in March next year, if it's going to be more of an April or May.
I've thought about it a lot. Like, when will I start this thing?
Yeah.
Is this going to be because I don't want to wait till July, because then it's 1,000 degrees out. I'd much rather start it in March when it's 55 degrees out, and it's a lot more manageable.
Yeah, rather get the kinks out of the process that will inevitably happen when it's, not as bad, not in the middle of the project, whatever. Get it done early. I can't wait. by the way. I'm in on that. I told you I'm in on that, right? I'm helping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't
I'm
wait.
looking forward to this.
Throw down that wood siding. I'll catch it. Toss it over into the pile. I can't wait.
Throw it into a fire. Because, I can burn it. Oh, wait.
Not unless
I can't.
Mr. Mike
Yeah.
happens to find out. So I think, you know what? I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna say, with an offer that no obligation. It's my mind. I don't want to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd much rather talk about getting a quote.
You are
having a professional treeman.
Yeah, you are the best tool is a credit card kind of person.
In this regard, where one, it's already not on my property.
Mm-hmm.
And two, I don't even know what I'm actually looking at.
Yeah.
Because it's only just over my fence and it's making a mess. So I reached out. I actually pull up the message here. Oh, there we go. It was almost 7 years exactly since we last spoke. Hey, man, question for you. I noticed you trimmed some of that bush tree thing that's been growing for years. How was your relationship with her? Do you think she'd be open, if you were interested, in approaching about us taking it down? So my initial offer was that let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like him and I could do it. Said I'd assume a reciprocating saw would be enough. We could figure out whatever to do with the brush as we go. No idea what the berries are, but they're everywhere, and that growth through the fence is irritating. Figured I'd see if it'd be something if you'd be interested in going forward. And I think I got him at the perfect time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think if I'd waited, a week, 2 weeks, and you're not in the July where he was just reaching over his head with a saw, getting leaves and berries dropped on his head as he cuts branches.
Yep.
Maybe it's we got it fixed. I'll clean it up as we go along.
Mm-hmm.
But I got him when he was sweaty.
Oh, yeah. So he was pissed.
Dirty. The first words. It's an absolute mess.
All right. So now...
So this is July 18th. This is mid-July.
Now the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
And I'm thinking, we're in. I look over to Katie. I say, this thing is gone.
You guys are going to be watching games together by Thanksgiving.
Well, I haven't even gotten to the half of this. The tree story is not why I'm here today.
All right.
Mostly because, it has no meaning on my life. It's a weird way to phrase it.
Yeah.
Fast forward, him and I communicate a few more days.
Yeah.
He ends up going over to her house and explaining to her and saying, hey, I've got a chainsaw. Can we take this down? We'll even, we'll rent a chipper if needed and bring the brush right up, whatever. So fast forward about, one day, he says, got the okay to cut it. Fast forward 3 days from that, I'm kind of hearing things behind the fence while I'm out on the deck. I'm finished mowing. I'm doing a nighttime mow. And I see one of these tree bush things swaying back and forth.
Oh, okay. So
like you see in hurricanes.
So he's getting to work.
And so I'm sitting there, I stand there, and I don't want to communicate with someone if I don't have to.
Right, of course, yeah.
And so I wait. I'm waiting to hear something, and I think, do I call his name back there? And just say, hey, what are you doing? And then, because then I'm on the hook. Because then it's like 9 o'clock, and I'm back there.
Yeah, you've committed yourself to helping.
And now there's two grown men swaying a bush back and forth. And I don't know if I'm ready for that this time of night.
Yeah, no.
So I go back inside. I tell that to Katie. I say, hey, look at this, someone's working way back there. And I decide, you know what? I'm going to reach out again. And at this point, this is like the 2 times as much communications I've had with this person in the 11 plus years I've lived in this house. I said, is that you? And he said, nope. We were just wondering the same thing. Not him.
Huh.
Apparently, the owner of the house went back there
and
decided, well, maybe I can just push these things down.
Just knock them out. Just sheer strength. Now, are these like... is it like a tree trunk with like bark on it? Or are these just...
Yeah.
Because we have these things that grow in our backyard where I used to dump all of our mower clippings. And they basically look like stalks of celery, but they're like 3-4 inches thick. And they grow... you can blink your eyes and they've grown a foot. And usually I'll just grab onto them, pull them out of the ground, and they have this little tiny root ball on the end. It's not these like long roots or anything. So a couple times a year, I just go out there, pick them up out of the ground, throw them down, and then they basically wither away to nothing. Or
no, these are someone was back there with excuse it, I'm a real ignoramus.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know is it a hatchet or is it a hand hatchet?
Sure.
Are there separate things?
Yeah.
It was not an axe, but it was, because all you'd hear is thunk, thunk, thunk,
Yeah,
thunk.
so I got a little hatchet.
And then you'd see the thing going back and forth. And this was one of two small. So this one was, I would guess 3 to 4 inches thick. Okay. And so that goes on for about 20 minutes. Ends just tipped over, not cut down, dangling over our fence, on our fence. And I think, oh boy, hope that's not it. I get a message, or he texts me and says, "Hey, are you home?" I'm like, "Oh God, now I got to talk in person, and I don't want any of this." So he comes over and explains to me that she feels bad. She's going to get some quotes, and within 12 hours, Steve, tree service was there.
Wow.
Cut the things down, grinded the stumps, removed everything.
Yeah.
Gone.
That's great.
You
didn't have to put out a dime.
I feel bad. Now, I have him and I talked in private about maybe throwing a little cash that way and saying, you didn't have to do that. We weren't expecting it. We were planning on doing it. I said, yeah. Have we actually done it?
No.
Are we going to?
How long has it been at this point?
It's 2 months.
Okay, yeah. I think you're outside of the...
No. We're just, got to get the financial books in order. And
No. Everyone knows that the statute of limitations on helping your neighbor pay for a tree removal is 45 days.
I'll post it on the poll.
You're outside of that. So, I mean,
right.
even though you still want to...
Yeah. We're still talking about it.
Legally, you just can't because it's you're outside of the 45 days. Then there's all kinds of tax implications. And, the fiscal year end is right around the corner.
And you can't mess with the books.
No, you don't want to cook the books.
That's the last thing I need is Big Dutch Ron digging through my books. Fast food. So that's the end of it.
The tree is the tree bush thing is gone.
This was mid-July. And I'm thinking, all right, now to go another 11 years without having to talk to anybody. 2 weeks. I get a message. He checks in. Hey, it looks like my earwigs are gone. All right.
Huh.
I messaged him back. I said I didn't check. That's great news. And I said I forgot to follow up. Did you bring cash to her yet? Nope. That was it.
And this
perfect. That was 6 weeks ago.
Okay.
So Katie and I are out yesterday. You and I personally had a little back and forth yesterday. We were talking about this that rain.
Man, tell you what, we needed this.
You said you put some fertilizer down or some seed down this week.
Yeah, we did the core aeration last week. We did the dethatching.
I meant to tell you that you said you were going to do some aeration, you're going to do some dethatching, and I didn't want to tell you before. Really wanted to make sure you got that in and that out of your system. I've never done anything to my lawn that's less useful. And I know there's lawn people out there that'll say, no, it's stuff that it's positive effects you can't see. And this, that. We've done it both. We've done the dethatching. We've done the aeration. Terrible.
I've already noticed a difference especially after the dethatching.
Oh, I hated it. Wasted my money. Wasted my time.
I loved using the machine though.
Isn't that cool?
It was really cool, and it left some great stripes.
I like
my front lawn. It looked, not the quality of the grass, but the appearance of the grass. It looked like a baseball field for 2 weeks. I had these laser straight lines, like dark this way, light this way. Oh
man,
I was the talk of the Zach.
So fast forward to yesterday, and Katie and I we're trying to fix up some patches in our lawn where the dogs meet this neighbor's dogs at the fence and run back and forth and bark at each other.
You got like a dirt path back there.
Yeah. So it's like the startings of what you and I talked about for years, where we wanted an RC car track in your backyard, right? It's like that little kind of scoop.
Yeah, it's like a bobsled track.
So we're back there doing that, and it's getting close to raining, and so we're trying to do it pretty quick. And I talking to Katie, and I hear, "Hey, Kyle."
Oh boy.
And me and that neighbor talked for about 15 minutes about the Michigan State Steves.
Number 6? You talk about number 6?
About the earwigs. About the fence.
Is it a 6-foot fence, like a privacy fence?
I could not see him. So it wasn't even like Home Improvement where you could see the top of Wilson.
So you're just standing there talking to your fence.
Yeah. So in the direction of where I assumed his voice is. So we talked for about 10 or 15 minutes. And it turns out his wife's on vacation. He's home. Taking care of the pool stuff, as you know. You get that. And getting ready for the the fall and winter. And his dad still's got the 4 season tickets to the Michigan State Steves.
Okay,
They've gone to the first 3 games.
Yeah,
So we talked about the defense. We talked about the offense. And the coordinator, that we might need to make some change at the coordinator position. You probably noticed last week.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. Fast forward. You would assume like that's it, right? Like, hey, another 6 weeks or 11 years can go by.
This is already far beyond my wildest dreams.
I'm sitting there, take the dogs for a walk, and I told myself, hey, he started the conversation yesterday with, you're going to stay up for that game tonight. Because as you said at the start, this was an out of the ordinary. They were on Michigan State, traveled to Southern California.
Yeah, USC.
To play an 11 p.m. Eastern time football game as like a 13-point underdog. Just terrible underdogs. It shouldn't be getting. So I said immediately, no chance. No chance am I staying up for this. There's no incentive. I've had to dial back how much I care about football over the past handful of years.
Yeah.
I not worth it. It's at 11:15 last night. Grabbed my phone. Katie's laying in bed listening to a book. Hey, man, I made it to the start. I messaged him.
You sent this.
I sent a message to my neighbor, and that wasn't the other one. We talked shop for about 12 messages for about an hour.
Wait a minute. Can we
Steve,
now
I may have made a friend.
I was going to say, this New Year's resolution that I made for you, granted it was 2 years ago. It may have finally come to fruition.
I think I've got a football buddy. A friends with football benefits.
Oh, that's weird. So an FWFB.
Yeah. You want it in a group chat?
Not a chance. Kyle, from time to time, I like to tell you about my bustling voiceover career.
Boy, it has been a while since Royal, where I feel like you lost that job.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I was a little bit too out there with my B side, which I think that's what people call it in the industry.
Yeah.
Like you would be the A side, you'd be recording for the role that was offered, but you needed someone to read the other lines of the script.
Yeah, we were reading lines together.
And Royal, I believe, was me.
Yeah.
And I think I may have overstepped my boundaries.
I think you may have misunderstood the assignment a bit.
Do we want to run it back? Or?
No.
You think
maybe we'll make that the flashback for later on this week.
Do you think that job's still open?
I don't. I believe that has been filled.
You think that's been filled? Okay.
But I get these emails from time to time.
And I need to ask you, before you tell me about this specific one.
Oh, there's a bunch.
Has this been something you've just kept open, but have you replied to any email or anything from this service since we did it on the podcast years ago?
I think because what you can do, a lot of them, it'll be a posting, say, I need a voiceover for this style, whatever, for a video that I'm producing or a radio commercial or something like that. And you can submit your audition. A lot of times it's like, please record this 30-second script or please record these 5 lines of dialogue. And then you submit it and then they'll tell you, yes, you got the job. No, you didn't get the job. I think I've submitted in 6 years, maybe 3 of them.
Okay.
Just because a lot of them, when you get the notification about it, it fills up so quickly. They'll say, we're accepting 20 auditions and we need it in the next 6 hours or something like that. So a lot of times, by the time I've read the email, it's already expired.
Yeah.
But yeah, there have been a few where I'm like, oh, I can easily do that. I'm sitting in a studio right now. Perfect. Let me just pop on a mic, record this, send it to them. I have netted $0
Okay.
in my voiceover career.
I want to help. And I know when you think things about me, that's one of the first. Do we need to get you a reel?
We could put together a reel.
And I'll stay out of the way because I want this to be a genuine, like, hey, what should we post? You know, and I think obviously we're bookending it. So you need to open and close with James Earl Jones.
Ray.
That's it.
So that's it.
But
so
no, but then you
so
end.
it's a 2-second.
So you open with Ray, and then we'll do whatever other voices.
Okay.
And if you need, if you need a little coaching,
Yeah.
you've heard my Bobcat. I could lead you to the promised
Because I
land.
think my Bobcat is passable.
I've been doing Bobcat for a long time. So I'm happy to help you hone the Bobcat.
Are you a Bobcat OG?
Come on. Nobody was doing Bobcat on podcasts before I was doing Bobcat on podcasts. BOP. Okay, that's
Maybe
me.
put that on the poll. Was anyone doing Bobcat on podcast before Kyle was doing Bobcat on podcast?
Parentheses BOP.
Yeah.
I'm happy to help. But yeah, so I think you open with Ray, but then the closer is when you say the whole line.
People will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
Goosebumps. Okay? It's like I'm in
Again,
that
that's
cornfield
James
in
Earl
Iowa.
Jones doing, what was the character's name?
Oh, God.
Oh, man, it's going to drive me crazy. But I don't want help from Google. We're just going to sit here. We're going to sit
We're
here.
going to sink into it.
We're going to sit in this.
Feels like considering
it's not Moonlight Graham. Moonlight Graham was the doctor. Terrence Mann.
Okay.
I knew I'd get it.
I was just going to pull it open and give you hints towards there. It is. Yep. Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann.
That,
Was it the boat captain? What was his big book?
Oh, I've not seen the Field of Dreams in 15, 20 years.
Mann. It was like the boat captain or the something. What was his book? Yeah, again, we're just going to sit in this.
For $1 million, I could not tell you.
Boat Watchman?
Let me see here. Let's see. Tells Karen about that. God. That movie sucked, right?
No, that movie was great because Kevin Costner's character, they're having like the one-on-one, and he's like, and I felt this way until I read the blah, blah, blah by Terrence Mann. And Terrence Mann, everybody always says that. And it's not my fault you didn't play catch with your dad.
Oh, boy. Did he write a Shoeless Joe book?
I believe that was what he was going to write.
Okay.
After he walked into the corn with.
Well, you know what? I'll watch it this week and I'll get back to you. It has been a long time. I could use a Field of Dreams refresher. I will watch it. I'll definitely get back to you on this pertinent topic about a 30-year-old film starring Kevin Costner and the deceased James Earl Jones. I'd be happy to help you get this reel together.
Okay.
Because this almost feels like this service that you signed up for years ago as kind of a curiosity became something that you just thought, well, I don't know how to unsubscribe or deactivate, and it's probably more work than the one email a week I'll get.
It's not even difficult. I could easily do it. There's the big unsubscribe button right there, but I don't know. I like seeing the needed mid-40s white guy voice. I can do that.
We can pull that off.
I can absolutely do that.
So what have you received then that is now tickling your brain? Because when was the last time you actually put in... You said you've only done probably 3 total. One was Royal, right?
Yeah, Royal, obviously.
But has it been years since you've...
Never got back to me, by the way, on that.
And again, I apologize. I did not mean to steal the show. I got that reply email. And they're seeking out... They just wanted me in that one.
Yeah.
That's no big deal. You'll get the call back on the next one. You just got to keep your head up, kid.
Thank you.
What has come across your table recently that has been maybe revitalizing Steve's voiceover career then,
All
because
right.
I'd forgotten about this.
So usually every Sunday morning I get an email from it's a weekly sample of projects.
Yep.
We got online broker, male 65 years old, neutral English dubbing charm. Don't know what that means. Tech EVP video. Don't know what that is.
No. We should avoid those things that we know nothing about, right?
Voiceover for a downed wire safety PSA campaign.
Okay.
So
you're going to fake electrocution?
I don't know if you have to fake electrocution as much as you have to be the... No, I think this... okay.
By the way, everybody knows. Fake electrocution comes in the cheeks.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's a...
Yep.
Maybe I could record this, because I'm assuming that my role would be the stop, danger, wires are down in your neighborhood. Do you want to die? No, you don't. Don't touch those downed wires. Maybe I can get us both a gig out of this.
Honestly, if I need to be Jowl Guy, I could dig deep for that.
You'll be credited when we get the Emmy.
I could dig. Yeah. Next time we talk to Adnan, we're gonna have our own Emmy.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's gonna be from Steve. Warning of electrical issues. And Kyle, Jowl Guy.
Look, if there's one thing that listeners of this podcast know, is that I am an expert with all things electrical.
And it's that I have jowls.
Anyone else on this podcast run 2224 quadruplex direct burial through their backyard?
No, and I can say assuredly no one else on this podcast gives a
I feel like this might
No
be...
offense.
No. I feel like this may be collateral damage from my friendship with Adnan
No.
for like the next 6 months. No matter what I ask you, just F you.
Yeah, for the next 6 months of this podcast, stay tuned for silence. For Steve trying to get something off the ground, whether it be a bit or a story or a question, and being met with resounding anger.
Yeah. So much for yes and. Yes and has become no.
It's and not even no but.
No,
just no.
Just no. All right, back to this email. Oh, yes. This one. Reno Sparks Convention and Visitors Authority, 90s. I don't know if that means...
Speak like we're in our 90s?
Yeah, or
from
someone from the
90s.
90s. Like,
how would...
that wasn't
were
that...
the 90s different enough to justify that?
All right, so do I have to reference Beavis and Butthead or something?
Yeah, so I guess we're not talking like Cornholio. All right, we got the mics up.
Hey,
let's
you see Friends last night?
And what was like a popular quote from that era? Like, what was a big movie that people were talking about a lot?
Forrest Gump was all that in a bag of chips, right?
Life is like a box of chocolates. Let's fire this up.
All right,
and we'll pull that and we'll send the 90s clips.
Wait, but we have to talk about Reno/Sparks. That's
God.
Reno. I'm assuming that's referencing Nevada.
Boy, I don't know. I mean, Reno, Nevada, yeah, but I don't know what Sparks.
I think Sparks is a city. We should probly figure this out.
Send me this website. I'd like to get my burgeoning.
I
think. Listen, you stole Adnan. I'm going to steal. Honestly, this needs to end somehow. This has been so long that this needs to end with you getting just one, not even a roll, but one email back about, hey, can you record these further so we can check if you're the guy for the job.
All right, so this, I think I qualify voice actor requirements. English, got it. USA and Canada, got it. A. Voice, gender, and age, male, adult. This project is for one 90s video. Jesus Christ. It's a 90-second video.
Oh, no. Steve, this is your industry, man. Oh, no. Okay, well.
All right, hold on.
Hey, go up to our dry erase board and erase Cornholio and Forrest Gump, because now we're starting over.
All right. I'm going to pull this up on the screen. And, boy, I don't like the look of the Tron. Tron 2.0 is kind of scaring me. I think
we've got to hone in on how to make the picture better.
Well, notice how. See this right there? We've somehow burned an image into the screen because
that's from your. That's obviously. Oh yeah, that is. Oh no, it's like leaking through, like half see through from the dock behind it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, this is
okay.
You get $10.
$10 in a 45-minute drive. Oh yeah, look, see, it's still there even when I.
Wonder what episode did we left it on too long? Oh God. So we're in the market for a new Tron.
All right.
42 inches, please, if you have it.
All right.
Okay.
So again, this is a 90-second spot.
You're also in radio. Like you guys pre-record ads. You'll do live ads, and they'll probably say 30S. Are you sitting around the studio? Are you not walking around the studio with one finger in your ear, the other scratching the right butt cheek, going, "Oh, I guess I gotta bring up the 1930s voice."
In my defense, a 90, that is not an industry standard.
That is not. No, you
got your 10, you got your 15, you got your 30, you got your 60.
And that's mostly because nobody's paying radio for more than 15 seconds at a time.
No. All right, so we're not doing this referencing last night's episode of Frasier.
Right. We're leaving Forrest Gump and Titanic in the background. Okay, we're not talking Jack and Rose. We're not bringing up any of that.
Yeah,
it's a 90-seconder. And now, what is this is just for Reno?
The Land of No Limits.
62.90. So anywhere in that brand name. So we're bringing people to Reno. Mm-hmm. Now, anything else in the description before we get to this copy?
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the description about what they're looking for? Are they looking for some deep voice? Are they looking for whiny voice? Is this like a family where, do I have to step in as like, but Mom and Dad,
don't gamble away my college money.
Ooh, is that a socket for my finger? Because parents are distracted.
Okay, here's the description. Hi, this project is for one 90-second video for the Reno Sparks Convention and Visitors Authority. Mm-hmm. We're looking for a strong male voice, deep with a bit of gravel.
Okay.
We require 1 half-hour live recording session.
Half-hour? Oh, okay.
To be held late this week or early next week.
So these happen quick.
And at least 2 rounds of pickups. Pickup in the industry is so if they're going back later on in their editing and they don't like how you said, Reno, they're good. Get you back on the line and say Reno. We also require.
I knew that
selected talent to sign our standard release attached to here, and note about in perpetuity.
So they're stealing our voice forever.
Forever, but this one pays pretty well. Pays $1,250.
Okay, so really no. They're looking for nothing specific. They're kind of entertaining a wide swath of people. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it a one personer?
Okay. Well, something. Bet they haven't had any tag team duos submit for this.
As I say, we could also do some back to backs. If you want to go through the copy, and I can burn through the copy, and
maybe we do word for word.
Oh,
you want to try that out? Why don't we do that to warm up?
Yeah. Okay. Ready? Do you want to start? You want me to start?
I can start.
Okay.
No
your
limit.
That's
what
we've
been
told.
Follow
the
map.
Watch
the
clock.
And
don't
make
waves. Sorry. That's unacceptable. We're just warming up.
This is difficult to do.
It is.
To try and match each other's.
Yeah. To stay inside. Okay. You know what?
Now remember, they want a deep, strong male voice. Mm-hmm. Deep with a bit of gravel.
Okay. I'm going to turn the bass up over here.
All right.
But I think you and I, we got to speed it up.
All right. Treble down.
Yeah.
Bass
up. I'm really thinking like if you, I'm pulling my neck back, and I don't know if that's helping. It now just sounds like I'm in a neck brace.
So basically, you don't have a chin anymore.
Yeah, you gotta.
The front of your face is now level with the front of your neck.
Everybody knows the treble comes from the front of your face.
Put that on the poll. Does the treble come from the front of your face?
Obviously. I mean, we're the voiceover folks, right?
All right.
Okay.
No.
Oh, we're going back to the top. I'm sorry. I was on line before. I was like, wait, what did I miss?
No.
Okay.
No.
Your.
Oh, okay. So we're not even trying to
No, I
match.
said fast. I said fast.
Okay. No.
Your.
Your limits.
Sorry. Okay. I'm back.
Okay. No.
Your.
Limits.
That's
What
we've
been
told
follow
the
map.
watch.
Can't do this. This is impossible. It's impossible to read and skip every other word.
We need to find a tag team so we need to get back in the grid. Listen, all we've been talking about for a couple of years now is loading these coffers.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the happy accident where kids almost died. And
We got $500.
and those fine folks at MGA sent us a nice check. And we profited from these stupid mystery boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we got a taste.
Yeah.
But this is what's going to put us over the edge. There are fewer people out there who have the equipment we have, which is fair to moderate, and the talent we have, less fair to less moderate, to do this. We need, by next week, can you find a couple on there that maybe aren't reaching out to you, but are maybe like on the service?
I can do better than that. I can get you one right now. But this one's not for me. This one's for you.
Yes!
And the project title caught my attention and said, it may as well have said, hey, Kyle, want to record this?
So probably like overeager sports fan has a meltdown and a heart issue.
R.I.P. Oinky.
Man who flies off the handle too quickly, realizes error of his ways, something like that.
Project title, Angry Person.
Okay, might as well have just opened up with Big Dumb Jerk Says stuff.
I'm going to, hold on, I got to do a quick copy and paste because I need you to see the copy. I need to put it up on the Tron for you. I think that this is, I mean, I don't want to say it was written for you, but it was written for you.
Audio feeding. Okay. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about what literal voice over stuff entails, because I don't know why they would need my eye twitching.
I'm just going to check. This is not like this isn't video or anything, right? No.
Oh, and I can already see we should have kept the Tron 1.0. Do you want to get? I'm not going to read
It's
it in advance.
upstairs. I can go grab
Oh,
it.
it's still there. Dang it. Do you want me to give this a run quick?
I do.
Okay.
Now, remember that everything you hear is in this script.
Can we do this? Let's do this right off. We'll do the fade in for him. Okay. So can you pop me down, and I'll just start talking with something. And when I see you pulling it up, I will go into
Eye twitching.
which is obviously the first thing I say,
Yeah.
and then into the dialogue.
Okay. All right. I'm bringing you down now. So go ahead and talk.
Oh man, I gotta be able to figure that.
Okay. So the pause
Was the eye twitch?
was the eye twitching.
Well, at least I was able to. God damn it! Oh, great. I better hope I got this job.
I better hope I got this job.
Yeah, this isn't a real job. Did you just write some dialogue and send it to me to have me yell?
I mean, why would you say, I better hope I got this job?
Listen,
Why wouldn't you just say, I hope I got this job?
Steve, there's a couple type of people in this world. Okay? And there's the people who write the script, and there's the people who read the script.
Yeah, there's people with the vision and then the dumb monkeys that say words.
And you and I are Bobcat monkeys.
Could you record this as Bobcat?
Could I?
All right, go. I feel like Bobcat's going to make a sound when his eye is twitching. Similar to Jowl Boy, or whatever your name was.
Boy, if I could really hone in on a voiceover career as a Bobcat Jowl guy, you're never going to see me here again. Actually, you will, only to record my new high-paying career doing voiceovers.
Bobcat Jowboy.
For people punching computer screens.
All right.
You ready?
Bobcat, go.
Ready?
Action.
At least I was able to finish a goddamn it! Oh, great! I better hope I got this job!
And cut.
Cut it.
Yeah.
Send it. Pay me.
I think you need to sign up for an account.
No,
I'm going to send that to you after we're done recording.
Because that could be almost a lost episode of this podcast.
It's just our submission. Now,
you and I spending about 30 minutes apiece down here and recording submissions for just the weirdest voiceovers you can get.
Okay, so we're going to create an account. First name Bobby, last name Cat. We'll do like K-A-T-T or something.
Cool. Yeah, we don't need to suit.
Bobby Cat. And then when we find one of these that strikes our fancy,
oh man,
we're going to record it.
Oh, is this backstage? Is that what this is?
No.
Okay.
No, I'll send it to you.
Okay. I was going to say, there's multiple. And
yeah, there's plenty.
I think you and I, this is something we could make happen. And I feel like it's been a lost opportunity for years since we didn't get the call back on Royal. Oh, sorry. Royal! To finally make some hard-earned cash.
Yeah. So, all right, so maybe every week we bust out a couple of them.
Yeah, we can get a couple scripts. I mean, again, I don't know what that job is, but I'll let you know once I book it.
Yeah, sometimes Bobby Cat is me. Sometimes Bobby Cat is you.
Yeah, and we'll work off air, you and I, because I really feel like just a couple of tweaks on your Bobcat that I'd like to make sure you get before we enter into every Bobcat Goldthwait submission on this website.
Now, maybe to throw them off the scent a little bit, put Bobby, but then put Kit in quotes. Hey, Bobby Cat, you can call me Kit.
Decent Bobcat.
All right. Well, look, I fully expect the money to start pouring in.
Yes.
So expect some serious upgrades to this place.
Oh, yeah. No. Nothing you'll notice on the listening end.
No.
But we'll just start talking about, again, our dirt RC track in the back.
Right.
And again, an additional Jeep that we decided to buy and store in the warehouse.
All right. At Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Blue Sky as well. We'll talk to you next week.
See ya.